Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining me today for a continuous learning of the book of the Tanya. We were started learning it a few weeks ago, and we are continuing today. I know we had a few days that we missed, but we're going to go quickly over those days and going to continue from where we start. And I just want to give a quick recap about what we spoke before. We spoke about the idea that the Creator created the world for one reason, so He could come and reside over here in the lower world. And then we said, so why would He do all of that to reside over here? What's the point of everything? The point of everything was that God wants us to become light warrior and turn darkness into light, and that's how we could be revealed in this world. So He built this mechanism and He created us as instruments that turn darkness into light. So that's what we do. That's the power of a human being. And we were created to do that. And when we do that, what happened? We are making room to godly energy to come and reside down here in the lower worlds with us right here. And again, we know that the godly presence is really hidden. We can't really see it or take a selfie with it, but we know that it's here with us, and it's the godly energy that exists in this world and even in the lower world. There is godly energy, and that godly energy pretty much gives us life and livelihood, and we're going to continue here. We're going to go quick over this whole thing with the idea that the world was created with many layers and garments and stuff like that, and all of that. It's because the light of the Creator is so intense that to bring this world to reality, there has to be all those barriers and all those layers and all those hiddenness of everything, and it's also part of the reason why we have five senses that are limited as far as what we can see and what we can perceive with our five senses. So we know that this world is built in a way that there are layers, but those layers are meant to protect us. It's just like a shell of a fruit. It's all about really protecting the fruit from the inside, and that's what's happening. And but we also have a purpose here to reveal godliness within this world, within this lower world, and to understand that there is godly revelation everywhere. When we are connected to the light of the Creator, we are constantly experiencing the revelation and the superiority of light over darkness, where we know that a little bit of light removes a lot of darkness. And again, the Creator built the world because He wants to reside here with us. He gave us this mechanism, and we can do it. We can make this a place for Him to come and reside within us, within our bodies, our souls, our mind, and everything. Because we already explained that He's the only reality really that exists, and part of the job of a spiritual human being is to be able to unify reality, because reality is built in a way that it's all divided and spreaded. Everything is different, but it's an illusion, and everything is connected. And part of our job is to be able to remove that veil and to see really what's going on. And we can do that when we make room for the godly energy to come and reside with us, which is part of the purpose of creation. Hashem, the Creator wanted humans to be able to remove darkness and make room for some light to come in. And when the light come in, then you are literally, in a good situation. So again, the whole essence with what's the idea of the godly revelation in this world, in this upper world, in the lower world. Again, this is really, really all getting deeper and deeper into sacred Kabbalah. But again, in this podcast, in this video, I do not want to get into that so much, but just to go over the basic ideas and things that are more practical to us. Because we remember this is called Influencer Mindset Podcast, and it's really about the understanding that we are influencers, we want it or not, and we live in a world that we have a lot of tools to influence. And we want to become a better influencers that are coming from a place where we could light up the world, literally. And here we understand that's the reason why the world was even created to begin with, because the Creator wanted to see His created being doing that, or able to, win over the animal soul and to turn darkness into light. And when that happened, when the infinite light of the Creator is able to come and shine in this lower dark world, that's again the advantage of light over darkness, when darkness turns into light. And that was the whole purpose of creation. Because again, it is explained here about all those different layers. But we are going to continue. We're going to go over all of that. We know that all those layers and all this hiddenness is pretty much so this world will not get canceled in reality. It's so for this world to exist, because we know, again, that we spoke about the Creator. The Creator He never changes. He is the same no matter what, like before the world, after the world, with the world. So everything that really changes is us, is the vessel, is the created being, is the energy and the connection. So it says that you have to have those garments, you have to have those layers to protect. And then it says that maybe one day we're really not going to need those layers anymore, because everything will be revealed. And that's why the Creator gave the world the Torah, the Old Testament, which is also called Oz, which means strength and power, because it gives the strength to receive the light of the Creator without the garments, without the barriers. We can receive it directly, and it gives us strength. It gives us strength, and it gives the whole world strength to continue and reveal godly light in this world without worrying about this world becoming nullified because of the intense energy of the Creator. And then again, he continues here. He says that it's really, we have to study, we have to learn, we have to make it a way of life for us, and that all of this world, and the Alter Rebbe wants us to know that the essence of everything, even the upper worlds, which he describes as spiritual worlds, all of those worlds are created for this world. It's the place of darkness and the shells. Because when we do the work here, we break the other side. We turn darkness into light. And in this world, because of that, in this world could be a greater light than in all the other worlds. because the revelation of light in this lower world is unbelievable. It's going to be the ultimate revelation. He talks about the ultimate revelation where it's going to be the resurrection of the dead, and also that will be swallowed, and it's going to be what's going to happen when the Messiah will come. And then he talks about how, that's going to happen in the seventh millennia. The seventh millennia, right now we are in the sixth millennia. So we don't have a lot of time left until everything will be revealed. And he says that everything that we do here eventually, because we understand the concept of cause and effect, that all the good deeds that a human being does, those good deeds come back to him, not only in this world, but also in the world to come. And it's like they're like lighting up his soul infinitely. Our good deeds, they're like lamps that lights our soul. And really here we are talks about that really there is nothing but the Creator. And also to understand that even everything we see in our own physical eyes, it's the Creator. And I'm going to run through this a little bit faster. He talks about how the Torah is really something. It's really the thing that gives life. It's very, very elevated, godly thing, and it's also protecting us, and it's allowing us to learn Torah and study Torah and read it. And also talks about the word Oz, which is strength. It's an amazing power when we are connecting to the Creator of the world, which is the source of all the energies in the world, source of life. Then we get more life. We get more life to do what we need to do in this world. To do the good we came here to do, because we really, at the bottom line, we came to do good here. Everybody needs to understand that. Nobody came here to Chas v'Shalom do bad. It's just that we see all kinds of things in the news. But we're not going to get into it. We're just going to continue learning. And then we are continue here. And it says that eventually there's going to be a revelation of godliness in the world, and it's in all around the world, not only the Jewish people. It's going to be for everybody, for all of humanity, and exactly everybody eventually will see that it will be revealed through technology, through our cell phones. I don't know. It's going to be a revelation that everybody will see. Wow. There is really a Creator, and and this is real. This is really happening. This is really happening, and the world will shift. The world will shift, because then the Creator will really come and reside. And once it's going to do that, it's going to be a complete turning all darkness into light. And this world will be like endless world. It will be a unlimited world. No space, time, and motion, and just really, it's just here unbelievable thing. When we turn this darkness in this world into light, it's going to shine forever, without any barriers between us and the Creator, and the revelation will be greater than in the upper worlds. In the lower worlds, there will be a greater revelation of light than in the upper worlds. And it's hopefully it's going to happen in our days. It's going to happen in the days of the completion of the world, when the whole world really understands that we need to come together, and even all the nations has nothing to do with anybody. Jewish, not Jewish, African, American, white, blue, green, red, doesn't matter. We all going to see godliness. And we're going to see that the world is about to reach completion, and it's going to be the revelation of the infinite light of the Creator in this physical world. But all that depends on what we're doing now and our work that we've done to our lifetime and to our generation to bring that to humanity. It's not about anybody. Enough. We have to come together. We have one Creator, and everybody is eventually going to see that. When everybody's going to see that together as one, then it's going to be some serious revelation, because when there is love happening down here between humans, acceptance and wishing well and all the good stuff, then it awakens the heavens. It awakens the heavens, and everything is really up to us. Everything is really up to us, because you see, when you do a good deed, what's the benefit of doing the good deed? Is the actual good deed. When you do it, you get the benefit. Your body turns into a vessel of giving. It's very healthy. That's why it says it also saves you from many bad things. So we understand that's going to be the outcome when all humans are going to come together and really create this revelation. Then the light of the infinite light of the Creator will reveal Himself, and just by being that and looking at it, that's going to be an amazing, thing for us to do. And it's going to be a good deed for us to continue bringing down the light, the infinite light of the Creator, from up there down to this world, to enclose itself in this world, just like what Hashem wanted. He wanted to build a wall to come down here to reside, and this is exactly what we're doing. And it's really a continuation of the revelation of the infinite light of the Creator. And it's going down and into this world. So now we're going to see where we are. Okay, we are 18 minutes in. We can do a little bit more. We're going to continue a little bit more over here. This is getting really interesting. Then he talks about all kinds of different things, when in Judaism there is this whole connection and this whole practice of pretty much constantly fighting the ego, the selfish desires, the negative emotions, and constantly trying to work on yourself and growing. And there is all kinds of different tools. There is the tefillin and mezuzah and Torah and just doing all of those things, engaging in all those things. When you have different holidays, with the Edrog or giving charity, which is one of the greatest things. One of the greatest things, because giving charity and giving donation and helping others is considered to be as equal as all the other good deeds that are listed in the Torah. There is 613 that was given to the Israelites, which is the Jewish people today, and then there's 7 that was given to all the others. 7 laws, But then we have the 10 Commandments, and the 10 Commandments kind of includes everything in it for everyone. But it was originally given in 70 different languages to everyone. So there was no, separation or discrimination. We were one world, one unit. Everybody kind of understood each other and loved each other and worked together to, everybody knew their place. Knowing your place is so important. Back then people knew their place. Somebody, I want to be this. I want to be. Everybody knew what they needed to do. It's just incredible. But let me continue here. We are continuing that. He talks about, like, for example, when somebody is engaging in good deeds. So what happens? It's almost like creating a force that goes and gives life to you and to everybody around you, and connecting with the upper will of the Creator, and then you're just receiving more energy, life energy, literally. And it's just from doing the good deeds, just from taking it in a positive way and doing the good deeds that needs to be done, each one in their level and what they understand and what they know. But there is energy in everything. There's energy in all those things, It's like a meditation. It's like a focus. It just brings everything into like clarity that it's an amazing, way to kind of engage in and have this relationship with the Creator, since he's being so hidden, and to kind of bring out some of that energy, that energy, bring it in, some of that energy. And everything has energy in it, especially when it comes to things that are considered good deeds, that are part of the 613 that are listed in the Torah. Those literally connects the person to the force of creation. And like we mentioned before, the idea of the garments of the godly soul and the garments of the animal soul is thought, speech, and action. And just everything just come together in a beautiful way when somebody is really learning and engaging themselves with learning about becoming more like the Creator, more giving, loving, sharing towards one another. And and we're going to see, maybe we're going to stop over here right now, and we are going to continue hopefully tomorrow. Please share this video, subscribe to our channel, and we're looking forward to see you at the next class. Thank you for joining us today.